So, Erica has been included in videos of mine where she explained why she didn't like certain pieces of real estate. She calls an attached house that is not detached a half a house. She says you're only getting half of the house. Therefore, you should be paying half as much money. She is so against half a house that she would not even take the half a house for half the money. She simply would not take it at all. So I thought while I was in Cambridge, I would just take her by one of the places I remember walking by when I would go to Clover every now and then.
You know what you call this? A rip-off. Look at this. This is a rip-off.
What?
Rip-off.
You get a quarter of a house.
Yeah, you get 4 doors.
Huh?
You get 1 of 4 doors.
No, but honestly, think about
one
it.
Structure.
If you were about to get robbed, the chances of you being the one that were robbed would be so low because you have 4 different choices of which to go through.
That's true.
Think about it.
Which one has a serial killer in it?
Yeah, like let's say a serial killer like points to this building and is like, that's the one that where I'm gonna strike tonight. I mean, this like your chances of being the victim go down drastically if you have all of those choices. Like he may just get so confused that he runs away.
I don't think he's gonna.
Erica, look, another one. Look. So you get mad at the idea of half a house. What about 1/3 a house, or 1/4 of a house? Erica is not amused. Not amused.
When you go to Monopoly, when you play Monopoly, you know you get your little house. It's like one full house, like this. See, one house.
One house.
So it should be. So, but it looks like they got cheap over there, and then that's why they got 3 and then 4. Next thing you know, you're gonna see 6.
Because I know that you have a bunch that are detached in Brooklyn, but I was really surprised when I saw that they had 4.
Oh my goodness!
Look at another one.
Sweet mercy.
Sweet mercy, as Paul Daniels would say. Oh, sweet mercy.
Fire alarm panel. Oh
Look.
my God! Look, 1, 2, 3.
There's 4.
No, there's 5.
No, there's not.
No,
there's not 5.
How come 212 and 214 lives at the fire alarm panel?
No, but look, there's a 4. 210, 212, 212, 214, 216. Wait, the 212 is twice.
So who lives
So
in
whoever
214?
gets 212s got 3/5 of a house, Erica.
Okay, but how about 214? Someone lives in the fire alarm panel?
Whoever got 214 got 3/16 of a house. And the guy in 212 got what I imagine would be, instead of 1/4, he got 2/5.
See, 219 is fine. Oh my God, look at the nipple light. I know, I recognize that light. That's in the apartment.
Oh, yeah.
It looks like a nipple if you look underneath.
You can't see because of the lighting.
Yeah. You're not missing much.
This kind of makes me homesick for New York, honestly.
You got the rust here?
No, the thing that makes me homesick when I visit Cambridge, every time I visited Cambridge, I haven't visited here since 2018, is when you walk by, like you see a building that you know is going to be $4 million or something, and it looks like that. Like, it makes it's the one part of Massachusetts that makes me feel homesick from my homeland.
The brickwork is done better than in Brooklyn.
Yeah, it is. You're right. The brickwork is nicer.
Yeah.
But
the freaking brick workers in Brooklyn can't get a job here.
And the food in Clover, like, I mean, I would live in a freaking tent outside if it meant I got to eat in Clover.
Well, easy there. You're gonna live in a tent? Yeah, you're right. You would live in a tent, not me.
They don't have the tempeh salad that they used to have. There's a lot that's not on that menu, probably because we came late. But that place is amazing.
No, there was only 1 or 2 things that were gone, and I did not see tempeh salad.
That place is amazing. Like that, it's just. We got to open a Clover in Brooklyn, Erica.
What?
We have
Where?
to. Look at this building.
What do you
think of this? It's very.
Still better brickwork. Oh my god, I'm getting triggered.
What?
This reminds me of the apartment. Do you guys see the alternative brickwork around here?
Oh god, yeah, it does kind of look like the apartment.
Look. You got a push down. You see the dark brick patch?
Yeah.
Then you got the lighter brick patch. You got all these different colors of brickwork. Oh Lord, this person has to be from New York. I like to think that the person who did the apartment had to have done the brickwork here.
That's it for today, and as always, I hope you learned something. Erica, the realtor, says just say no to half a house and definitely say no to a 1/4 house.
And say no to shoddy brickwork, too.
You are so high maintenance, you know that?
High maintenance?
Like, this one, I won't take this one. I won't take that one. It has to be just right.
Huh? Okay, well, wait, hold up a second. If I'm so high maintenance, why don't you go buy one of the, 25% of that house over there, huh?
Because you still wouldn't like it.
No. I mean, like, I would be interested. It could be like Monopoly. You could buy 25%, then maybe a year later you could buy 50%. And then, oh wait, my bad. It's a full house value for each of those houses.
The gentleman who was using that as a bathroom appears to have left.
Yeah.
That was another thing that made me homesick for New York.
What? People pissing on the street?
People pissing in the
weird.
parking lot.
Huh? Oh gosh.
When we came into the parking lot, there was a gentleman pissing on that orange cone.
Yeah, and I told him, I said, don't go up on this level because you don't want him pissing on your car.
I mean, there's not a high chance. Actually, look at that. Look at that car. Look at what
Oh,
someone
yes.
wrote in the side of it. Oh, this is total New York right here. I swear.
Don't park on this level.
I mean, I agree.
Sunny was
No,
here.
if you think about it, I have an entire video discussing liquid damage repair and how it relates to washing your asshole rather than
What
just
the
you wash and clean your asshole, you don't dry it. So that's an extension, Erica. I mean, that's an extension of my advice, so I can't be mad at it.
You're on the weird side of YouTube again.
God bless Cambridge. One of the few places in the U.S. that's actually as expensive.
Price, real as shit.
Cambridge is one of the few places in the U.S. that's actually as expensive and as run down as New York. But honestly, like a lot of the people that I met here, there's a lot of really cool people here. Like, it's one of the highest educated places in the U.S. There's a lot of cool stuff going on here, a lot of cool businesses, a lot of cool people. It's just
A lot of cool signs.
Yeah, it's just so fucking expensive. Like,
Oh, look
jeez.
at that. Oh, there it is. Parking by permit.
It's one of
only.
those things like with New York, because you're right by Times Square and all the financial stuff, they get to, charge you out the ass for everything. But everything else around it is kind of crumbling. Whereas here, it's like you have Harvard, and Harvard's this really big attraction, but just because you have proximity to Harvard, they get to, charge out the ass for old buildings that are falling apart. It's the same general principle that you get in New York, which is your proximity to something that is an attraction allows you to have a space that's not really maintained in the nicest of ways, and for it to be insanely expensive.
This place is pretty maintained. They got all the signs to prove it.
Erica got very triggered at all the signs.
I saw about 200 of these signs.
Yeah, she did a stream on her channel because this this is not really a good example. There were a bunch of those poles where you had like 3 or 4 signs on them. That was kind of funny.
Yeah, you got 3 signs on one pole, and within, it seemed like every 30 feet or so, you got another sign. that
I
said
met
parking
some
by
I met some really cool people in Cambridge when I used to come here. So I got, like, the people that I would meet here, really cool. The pricing and the whole general feel as you walk through, it's very New York. With that, let us end our evening. You ready to go home?
Yeah.
All right. I'll see you all later. And as always, I hope you learned something. Can I write "wash your dick" on the car and we're using the dust in somebody's window? Please, please, please.
No.
Why not?
I think that's called vandalism. What are you, an anarchist all of a sudden or something?
I can't have any fun.